Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 20th of May, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.01. Let's take a look at the ETF's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 11.32% since we first listed QQQ as a buy candidate 19 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.60% per day since it was listed as a buy candidate. The ETF is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and horizontal trend, which typically indicates a favorable selling opportunity. However, a breakout above the top trend line at $521.93 would signal a strong buy and suggest a possible trend shift. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of 0.95% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 21.24% and negative 0.631%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 5.33%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 15.11% to positive 10.65% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $441.64 and $575.66. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, Red Day on Tuesday for QQQ. The QQQ ETF price decreased by approximately 0.339% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 20th of May, 2025, dropping from $522.01 to $520.24. During the most recent trading session, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 0.81%. Ranging from a day low of $516.72 to a day high of $520.92. Notably, the price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days, with a rise of 8.07% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume declined on the last day alongside the ETF price, which is considered a positive indicator, as volume typically should align with ETF movements. On the last trading day, the volume decreased by 10 million shares, with a total of 42 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $21.62 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded price of the ETF was $540.80, while the lowest was $402.39. Currently, the price stands 3.8%, or $20.56, below the 52-week high of $540.80, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. The Invesco QQQ Trust has experienced significant momentum lately, rallying over 20% in just the past month, reaching levels not seen since last July. This surge places QQQ in an overbought zone, which could signal a potential pullback or increased volatility in the short term. Meanwhile, inflows into exchange-traded funds are notably strong, with $23.3 billion entering U.S. equity ETFs last week. This influx reflects a robust investor appetite for growth-oriented investments, fueling further interest in QQQ. Interestingly, while competitors like VGT offer lower fees and broader tech exposure, QQQ's inclusion of major tech names such as Amazon and Google positions it as a favored choice for growth-oriented investors. Its performance has historically outpaced many peers over the long term, suggesting that QQQ remains an attractive option for portfolios aiming for capital appreciation. In the immediate future, the QQQ could face profit-taking from investors looking to capitalize on its recent gains. However, sustained investor enthusiasm for tech-driven growth could bolster its price over time. The discussion around its potential versus traditional ETFs for retirement suggests that while the market may experience fluctuations, the trend for QQQ in the long run looks promising for those with a growth-focused strategy. Analyst ratings. On the 19th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned QQQ a reduced grade, accompanied by a downgrade action. On the 24th of April 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned QQQ a buy grade along with a hold action. On the 26th of March 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned QQQ an overweight grade while also taking a hold action. On the 26th of February 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected from the levels of $517.88 and $472.87. A breakdown below any of these levels will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, May 19, 2025, and so far, it has declined by 0.339%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk since volume typically follows price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 21 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 20 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 50 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the ETF finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $466 and $423.69. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level, since if this level is broken, the ETF may then fall to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. This ETF has average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the ETF moved $4.20 between high and low, or 0.81%. For the last week, the ETF has had a daily average volatility of 1.06%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for the QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may suggest that there are low expectations for the company's future or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $521.53. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who are already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $502.40, reflecting a decline of 3.43%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 85, which significantly heightens the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is the QQQ ETF a good investment option? Several short-term indicators suggest a positive outlook, leading us to conclude that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable likelihood for the QQQ ETF to perform well in the near future. After assessing the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 21st of May, we anticipate that the QQQ will open lower by approximately 95 cents, starting at $519.29. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is essential to consult a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. You should not base your investment choices solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.